You've probably heard that building wealth is about skipping lattes and being patient. What if I told you that advice is dangerously misleading? It's not about risky investments, some secret crypto coin, or working 100 hours a week, and it's definitely not about starting with a few dollars and hoping for magic. The hard truth, the reason most people stay stuck living paycheck to paycheck is that they're playing a game without knowing the rules. Money is a game of physics, and like any game, it has laws. They are timeless, unbreakable, and they don't care about your feelings. The wealthy have understood these laws for centuries. It's how they build fortunes, and more importantly, how they keep them. But today, we're breaking down the system. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 8 unbreakable laws of money. Master these, and you'll do more than just improve your finances. You'll rewrite your financial future. So get ready to take notes, because we're about to decode the rule book. The first law, the one that underpins everything else, is the law of cause and effect. Simply put, your financial life isn't an accident. It's not luck or fate. It is an effect. And the cause? Your actions, your habits, your decisions. Let's be honest. Most people operate on hope. They hope for a raise, hope the market goes up, hope their debt vanishes. But hope is not a strategy. The wealthy don't hope, they act. They understand that to get the effect of wealth, they must create the causes of wealth. Think about it like this. Fitness is the effect of specific causes, consistent exercise and proper nutrition. Money is exactly the same. Financial freedom is the effect. The causes are diligent saving, smart investing, and providing massive value. The problem is, most people are focused on the effects. They see the nice car and feel envy, but they ignore the years of disciplined work, the cause that produced it. They complain about their debt, the effect, without taking ownership of the thousands of small spending decisions that created it. So how do you apply this today? You take 100% responsibility. No more blaming the economy or your boss. Your financial situation is a direct reflection of your past actions. To change the effect, you must change the cause. Start by tracking every dollar you spend for the next 30 days. This forces you to see the direct link between your daily actions and your bank account balance. It moves you from being a passive victim to an active creator. The second unbreakable law is the law of belief. It states that whatever you truly believe, with conviction, becomes your reality. Your financial life is a perfect mirror of your deepest held beliefs about money. If you aren't as wealthy as you want to be, the first place to look isn't your bank account. It's your belief system. Most people are held captive by limiting beliefs they don't even know they have. They grow up hearing, money doesn't grow on trees, or rich people are greedy. These ideas get programmed into their subconscious, creating a financial thermostat. If their wealth rises above that setting, they'll unconsciously sabotage themselves to get back to the level they think they deserve. Here's the hard truth. You cannot achieve external wealth if you harbor internal poverty. You can't become wealthy if you secretly believe having money makes you a bad person. Your mindset shapes your behavior. If you believe opportunities are scarce, you will overlook them. If you believe you're bad with money, you will make decisions to prove yourself right. So how do you break free? You have to consciously reprogram your mental framework. Take a piece of paper and finish these sentences. Money is, and rich people are. Be brutally honest. Now, rewrite them. Money is the root of all evil becomes money is a tool to create value and freedom. Rich people are greedy becomes rich people are ambitious and solve problems. This isn't just positive thinking. It's a strategic overhaul of your thinking. Read your new beliefs every morning and every night until they become your default setting. The third unbreakable law governs all income, the law of exchange. This law states that money is simply a medium used to exchange value. Here's what that really means. Your income is directly proportional to the demand for what you do, your ability to do it well, and how difficult you are to replace. Many people make the critical mistake of thinking they are paid for their time. They are not. You are not paid for 8 hours. You are paid for the value you create in those 8 hours. This is why a brain surgeon is paid more than a fast food worker. The surgeon's skill is in higher demand, requires greater ability, and is much harder to replace. The problem is, most people want more income without increasing their value. They want a raise for showing up another year. That violates the law of exchange. To earn more, you must be more. Instead of asking, "What can I get?" the wealthy mindset asks, "What value can I create?" So how do you apply this? Stop thinking about your job and start thinking about your value. Every day ask, "How can I become indispensable?" Your most valuable asset is your earning ability, your human capital. You must invest in it. Dedicate at least an hour a day and 3% of your income to making yourself better. Read the books, take the courses, find a mentor. The more value you provide, the more the world will pay you in return. Your income isn't determined by the economy. It's determined by your value. The fourth law is deceptively simple, yet it's the one that separates the financially free from the financially trapped. It's the law of saving. A portion of all you earn is yours to keep. Financial freedom comes to the person who saves 10% or more of their income throughout their lifetime. This sounds obvious, but it's a law most people break, thanks to a more insidious principle. Parkinson's law, which states that expenses always rise to meet income. Get a raise? A few months later, the money feels just as tight. That's Parkinson's law in action. You're not building wealth, you're building a more expensive cage. The key is a profound shift in perspective. You must pay yourself first. This is not a suggestion, it's a law. The moment you receive your paycheck, before bills, before rent, you take at least 10% and pay it to your future self. Think of it like this. Every dollar you earn is an employee. You can send them out to buy things you don't need, or you can put them to work in an army of dollars that will eventually set you free. Saving isn't deprivation. It's buying your freedom. It's not how much you make, but how much you keep that determines your destiny. Here's the action. Automate it. Today, set up an automatic transfer of 10% from your checking to a separate savings or investment account. By automating it, you remove emotion from the equation. It's non-negotiable. This single action is the foundation on which all great fortunes are built. If these laws are starting to make sense, and you're feeling a shift in how you think about money, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It tells the algorithm that we're delivering value, so it can share this with more people. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss the advanced strategies we build on top of these foundational laws. This brings us to the fifth and most powerful law, the law of investing. Saving lets you accumulate capital, but investing is what makes it grow into a fortune. The law is simple. You must make your money work for you. Here's the part no one tells you. The biggest mistake people make is letting their savings sit idle in a bank. Uninvested money is lazy money. It's losing purchasing power to inflation every single day. True wealth is built when your money starts earning more money than you do. That is the crossover point to freedom. Many people are terrified of investing. They see it as gambling. But the truth is, not investing is the biggest financial risk of all. It guarantees you will work for money your entire life. Investing, done correctly, is not gambling. It's owning a piece of the world's greatest businesses. The magic behind this is what's often called the eighth wonder of the world: compound interest. But here's the catch. Compounding is a snowball effect. And if you start with a snowflake, nothing rolls. You need a large sum of money for it to have any real impact. Think of it like planting a tree. You can plant a seed and wait 30 years. Or you can plant a full-grown tree and get fruit next season. Both are called investing, but one feeds your family in your lifetime. The action plan is to start today. Open a low-cost brokerage account and start consistently investing in a diversified index fund. Automate your investments just like your savings. Time is your secret weapon, but only when it's partnered with capital. The sixth law is the engine of your entire financial life. The law of capital. It states that your most valuable asset isn't your house or your stocks. It is your earning ability. Your ability to get results is the goose that lays the golden eggs. Let's be honest. Most people spend more time planning their vacation than their career. They're passively managing their most important asset. The wealthy treat their earning ability like a business. They are the CEO of U Inc., and their job is to increase its value every year. Your income today is a result of the investments you made in yourself years ago. Your future income will be determined by the investments you make in yourself starting today. If you are not actively learning and growing, your earning ability is depreciating. In today's world, if you're not getting better, you're getting left behind. This law is how you generate the large sum needed to make Law 5 actually work. Here is your action plan. Invest 3% of your income back into yourself. Buy the books, take the courses, hire the coach, master skills for the job you want. If you double your earning ability, you double the capital you can save and invest, dramatically accelerating your path to freedom. Never stop investing in the goose. The seventh law is the glue that holds this all together. The law of persistence. You can have the best plan, but without the discipline to stick with it, it's useless. Every great financial achievement is an accumulation of hundreds of small efforts no one ever sees. We live in a world of instant gratification, but building wealth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be times the market crashes and every instinct screams at you to sell. There will be times you see friends buying new cars and you'll be tempted to abandon your plan. It is in these moments that your future is forged. Your ability to persist through the boredom and fear is what determines your success. They know that stability compounds and volatility resets the clock. Financial success is more about discipline than genius. So, how do you cultivate this persistence? You need a why that is strong enough to withstand the pressure. Don't just set a goal for $1 million. Set a goal for $1 million so that you can retire your parents with dignity, so that you never have to work for a boss you don't respect again. Your actionable step. Write down your financial goals and, more importantly, why they are non-negotiable. Create a personal financial mission statement. When the market panics or you feel the urge to splurge, read it. Your why is the fuel that keeps the engine running when willpower isn't enough. The final and most transformative law is the law of abundance. This law states that we live in a universe of infinite possibilities. There is no shortage of money or opportunity for those willing to obey these laws. Wealth is not a zero-sum game. Wealth is created. The biggest barrier for most people is a deeply ingrained scarcity mindset. They believe there's a limited pie, so if someone else gets a big slice, there's less for them. This mindset breeds jealousy, fear, and competition. They focus on what they lack, and they attract more lack. The wealthy operate from an abundance mindset. They believe there's more than enough to go around. They celebrate the success of others because they know it doesn't diminish their own chances. It just proves what's possible. This mindset fosters collaboration, generosity, and an openness to opportunity. How do you cultivate this? It begins with gratitude. Start each day by writing down 3 things you are financially grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what you have, opening the door for more to flow in. Second, practice generosity. Be a giver of value and knowledge. When you give freely, you send a powerful signal that you believe in abundance, that you trust there's more where that came from. The next time you see someone succeed, be the first to congratulate them. This rewires your brain to see success as something positive and attainable for you, too. So there you have them, the 8 unbreakable laws of money. The law of cause and effect. Take responsibility. The law of belief. Change your programming. The law of exchange. Create massive value. The law of saving. Pay yourself first. The law of investing. Make your capital work for you. The law of capital. Invest in the goose. The law of persistence. Stay the course. And the law of abundance. Know that wealth is created. These aren't tips or hacks. These are the fundamental principles. Building wealth is no longer a mystery. It is a system. It is a process. And you now have the blueprint. The power is in your hands, in your daily decisions and your beliefs. You can leave this video and go back to how things were, or you can apply just one of these laws today and begin a ripple effect that will transform your entire life. The journey starts now. You know the rules of the game. It's time to start playing to win. I'm curious, which one of these 8 laws hit home for you the most? Which one represents the biggest change you need to make? Let me know in the comments section below. I read every single one. And because knowing the laws is only half the battle, I'm building a Google Sheets command center, something simple but powerful. It's designed to help you track your net worth, investments, income, cash flow, spending habits, and even your compounding progress, all in one place. It's not just a tracker. It's a strategy hub. The kind of thing I wish someone had handed me 10 years ago. If enough people want it, I'll launch it soon. And there'll be an exclusive launch discount for early supporters. You can join the early access waitlist link below. The tool will cost less than one bad financial decision. And that's the point. If you found value today, I highly recommend watching my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, feel free to leave your comment below, especially if this video made you think differently. I appreciate your support more than you know. Until next time, stay consistent, stay patient, and stay winning. See you in the next one, Money Magician.